Use this as an example. Use this as an example. Okay, so Rob's here, Falcon's here. We're gonna assume that Falcon has his double jump and does not use Falcon dive yet. We're gonna assume he got hit out here and he ends up here and he has his double jump attack. Okay, so what do? What's Falcon's play? Falcon has quite a few things he can do. He can double jump and then up B. He can double jump delay and then up B. He can double jump midway and then up B. He can jump all the way out here, wait, and then up B. He can go really low, double jump over here, and then up B. He has basically this entire area where he can up B. Okay? This whole area right here where he can jump towards. So, how does Rob cover this? Well, he can down at the up B if he guesses right, because down air immediate down air does not cover this angle or this angle. He has to guess. If Falcon were to immediately recover back, he would have made it back. So, once again, it's a relative guess. If he delays, if he double jumps and then over here, and then not if he double jumps, if he jumps out here and then he dares here, same thing applies. If Falcon immediately recovers, he's still gonna make it back. You have to either guess when he's gonna up B early, or if he's going to delay and then react to afterwards. And that's if he doesn't sweet spot ledge, or if you still end up timing down or wrong. So then, okay, so how do you cover this area if you can't guess this one right? Then you have gyro, which from here is going to shoot out here. Unless Falcon jumps out here, that's not going to hit anything, so that's off the table. Rob can't jump down because there's no horizontal hitbox that lasts long. Because I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, if you jump off at Rob and you try to fair Falcon, you are going to miss. That move is way too linear and does not have enough active frames to make a play like that work. It's just not happening. Rob can, jump off facing away and then back air. That move is also slow and is only going to work if he's over here. And once again, I said he can jump over here, and even then, if Falcon uppies early and Rob has to jump back on the stage, that's assuming your bear makes it in time for him not to drift back and grab the ledge for it to miss, or if you make it back in time to punish him if he somehow, gets onto the stage. Then the mix-up is it going to land on stage, or is it going to go to the ledge? Or, how about if you have a gyro and you Z-drop it? What then? That only covers this area. It only covers this solitary angle, which means if Falcon is literally anywhere besides right below the ledge, you aren't hitting shit. Even then, he can still double jump, air dodge through it, and be safe. And if you Z drop it, you're not gonna have enough time to be in a position to dare him to punish the air dodge, because if you're Z dropping it here, unless you're all the way up here and you're falling as slow as possible, you are not hitting this, especially if you get the blind spot of Dare, which is right behind Rob, and Falcon is in the crevice of this part, he can dodge it. There's no consistent way Rob can cover this. Absolutely none. Do you know what a character like Sheik has? Sheik literally jumps down and nairs. Nair could potentially cover this entire area. You cover a whole option. Whole options. You cover this path of travel. If Falcon goes out here and she jumps off, then she can react. She may even have time to recover from the arrows she's already used and hit him again. She can potentially beat him back to the ledge. And then, ledge trump bear him or something. Some characters have good ledge trump bears or ledge trump plays, and they could just ledge trump their opponents and just wait and just not even have to edge guard them. You have characters like Falcon, who is such a threat that he can occupy this space, and no matter what Falcon did, he's near the danger zone unless he goes out here. If he does anything besides double jump early, which could potentially risk death, guaranteed death, he can get hit if he guesses wrong on his air dodge or doesn't go back immediately to the ledge, and that's assuming the Falcon player has not immediately back aired by now. And if he does that, he can still potentially beat him back to the ledge. You see what I'm saying? Rob is not a prominent edge guard because he cannot cover this area consistently. He has to guess.